Hello again, all master number 22. So this is your June reading for 2020. I've got two sets of cards here. We'll get into those at the moment, in a little while I should say. I'm going to give you a little bit of the astrology for the month of June. June's actually going to pick a punch. We've got two eclipses along with the new moon and full moon, but there's other things that are playing out as well. I'm going to start with the full moon. So the full moon is on June the 5th or 6th, depending on which hemisphere you're in the sign of Sagittarius. The same day there is also a lunar eclipse in the sign of Sagittarius. Why this is quite a potent sort of month is because that south node, which deals with the past, has just gone into the sign of Sagittarius. So the south node deals with the past, the north node deals with the future. So the north node at the moment has just come out of the sign of Cancer and gone into the sign of Gemini, which is an air sign. And Gemini is ruled by Mercury, but we'll get to that one in a little bit. So that's the full moon and the lunar eclipse on the 5th or 6th of June in the sign of Sagittarius. We then move to the new moon, which is on June 20th or 21st, again, depending on which hemisphere you're in, but it's in the sign of Cancer, where that north node has just come out of Cancer. And we also, on the same day, we have a solar eclipse in Cancer at 0 degrees of Cancer. We actually have another one coming up in July as well. We've got 3 in a row within 2 weeks of each other. Now, eclipses take anything up to 6 months to work through. I think the one, I think it's about 4th of July, 4th or 5th of July, we have another eclipse in the sign of Capricorn, where that south node has just come out of Capricorn and gone back into Sagittarius. So it's going to be quite a potent month. June is a 1 universal month as well, whereas May was a 9, an ending out of cycles and periods. The first time in 2020 we get a number 1, so it's a new start, and it's the first new start of 2020 that we've actually been able to put plans in place and start things. So I would use the next 30 days very wisely. If you've got something that you need to get up and running or get started on, June is the month to do it, even without the eclipses and stuff. Everybody's just going to have to be a bit flexible on how they start their things, and something might come in out of left field sort of type thing. But one universal month for June is the time to start implementing your plans or your foundations of your plans. We still have a lot of planets that are retrograde. We still have Venus retrograde, Saturn, Pluto and Jupiter. Neptune is going retrograde also, and I think it's at the end of June, beginning of July, and I didn't grab the dates for that one, sorry. And the next planet that's going retrograde, and why I brought up Gemini and Mercury, is because Mercury is going retrograde on the 17th or 18th of June, and it's going direct or stationing direct on July the 12th, 11th or 12th. Again, Mercury is the ruler of Gemini, and that north node has just gone into Gemini. The north node dealing with the future. So we're ending out a lot of cycles, especially with now that's south node going into Sagittarius. We all have Sagittarius somewhere in our chart, and we also have all these other ones. So look up where Gemini is in your chart is another one too. It's either going to be in your first, second, third, whatever house. So I just thought I'd mention that because it's actually quite a powerful month with all these eclipses. We've had one eclipse already, and that was back in, I think it was January, somewhere around there. But we've got a total of 6 eclipses this year. So 2020, from January to December was always going to pack a punch. So we'll just have to see how these eclipses play out in people's lives. So that's all the astrology I'm going to do. I'm not an astrologer, but I like to know what basically is going on in the skies because it affects everybody. And it also affects the cards and what cards come out. I've seen it too often now in my life for, not to sit up and take notice. Anyway, we've done the Celtic crosses, we've done the horseshoe spreads, we've mixed cards up and used different packs to do readings. I'm going to do something different again this month. I'm going to do a past, present and future spread. And I'm also just going to randomly pick one card out of the deck, and then there's going to be an extra message from the universe for the reading or for yourselves for Master number 33. So I'm going to get underway and shuffle your cards for Master number 22s. And what do they most need to know for the month of June 2020? I have another deck here, and I'm just going to do something fun at the end of the main reading with the wisdom of the oracle cards here. So with a spread, you get a total of 9 cards. You get 3 for your past, and I will bring the cards up. That was your past. These are your 3 for the present. 3 at the bottom are your future cards. I'm just going to randomly pick a card out of the deck, and this one here will be a card from the universe. I'll just pop these cards out of the way so I give myself some room. So the card we got for the message from the universe is the 10 of Ariel, and it says there, "There's so very much to be grateful for: financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life." So that's the card. Tens are ends of cycles as well. So we'll see where this card comes into play in the spread sort of here. We've got 2 other Ariel cards down here, and I'm feeling that it's coming in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what the cards are and read the bottom of the cards, and then I'm going to put the 3 cards together. So you've got this is your past. This is the Page of Raphael. We've got the Moon card, which is a Major Arcana card, and we've got the 9 of Raphael card, which is the Wish card. So we have for the Page of Raphael, pages are always messengers. We have a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. And then we get the Moon, the opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears and grow stronger. And then we get the 9 of Raphael, and it says, make a wish, dreams become a reality, a joyful time in life. So especially with the Moon card there, when I read the sentence on one of the cards that said, trust your intuition, these moons especially, and making wishes and intentions, especially with the Wish card here on the full moons and new moons comes to mind. This is a card that basically it says, make a wish, dreams become a reality, a joyful time in life. So I'd be making as many wishes as I could, even though these are your past cards. Maybe you have been manifesting already, but if you haven't, this is your chance to do it, because you've got intuition here, you've got the Moon helping you, you've got the Wish card here, and even on the page it says news and messages coming in. A new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitation, great intuitive insights. And that's where this Moon card comes in, is giving you those intuitive insights. So that's pretty good pass. This is probably the best pass reading I've done so far for the month of June. And then you get the 10 of Ariel over here saying there is so very much to be grateful for, especially when you get the Wish card here and your intuition is spot on as it is with the Moon card here. Sometimes the Moon card can represent hidden information, but in this instance I think it's not the case in these cards, because it's telling me that you've got great intuition at the moment, so trust your gut instincts on anything. especially like I said, June is a month to start implementing your plans and your wishes or your intentions. It's the first new start that we've had for 2020. We started the year, January I think was a 5 universal month, and June is a 1 universal month. So this is the time to start all this. Okay, so your present card is the Knight of Michael, the 6 of Gabriel, and the 8 of Michael. The Knight of Michael reads, time to move quickly, choose logic over emotion, sudden change. Then we get the 6 of Gabriel, or the 6 of Wands. It says, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to your next project, awards, scholarships, or promotions. And then we get the 8 of Michael, or the 8 of Swords. And it says, you can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation and not seeing clearly. So those are all pretty interesting cards. This card here is telling you it's time to get going. Whatever you're doing, start doing it now. Time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion, sudden changes. Especially with these eclipses and that, eclipses can come in from left field and basically bring in sudden changes, okay? So, you know, the universe does know what it's doing. We've just got to all believe that we're being led on the right path. This card here suggests to me that you may be just a little bit afraid to step out of the 8 of Swords here. Don't let fear hold you back. I know things in the world are different, but we've still got to carry on. Things aren't normal. They will probably never be normal again. This is where, you know, all the changes, even in astrology, are basically now moving so that we can deal with these situations, if you like. Put these two cards down. The 6 of Gabriel here, you know, this is saying, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to your next project, awards, scholarships, or promotion. If any one of those sort of statements hit you there, awards, scholarships, or promotions, this is time that, you know, you can actually start patting yourself on the back because you have done a wonderful job, okay? But you're not finished, okay? You're definitely not finished. There's another something else coming up also. So if you've had something on the back burner that you want to get up and running and started, even though you're doing something else, even now's, like I said, now's the time to do it. I was just looking at this card because we've got some Ariel cards down here. I'm just going to read it again. There is so very much to be thankful for: financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. So that's what you're basically aiming for. If you're not there yet, this is what everybody aims for, basically, is this card here. You know, having your money work for you, all that sort of type thing. Not having to work the 9 to 5 sort of thing, the promise of retirement. This is the promise that you'll have enough when you go into retirement, all that sort of type thing. But you know what I mean with the gist of that card. Your future cards here is the King of Ariel, which is a very good card. And you've got the 5 of Raphael and the 4 of Ariel. Okay, and the King of Ariel reads, your plans are working out very well, professional and financial success, using resources wisely. Those two go pretty well together, the 10 and the King. This is sort of talking about, you know, you're going to have to use your resources wisely to get to this, basically, the King and the 10 here. The King is, it's the King of Pentacles, basically. He's used his resources very wisely. Maybe I'll just hold those up that way, to get to the success in that he's gained with his Pentacles. He is all about the Pentacles. He has had to let go of, you know, being there at home for the kids and family, all this sort of type thing, because he knows by doing that, you know, he's going to have a rich, rewarding life retirement that he can basically then enjoy finer things in life with his family, if that makes sense. You've got the Five of Raphael here, says, and it says, everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunity for happiness. Search for the silver lining. And then you get the Four of Ariel with it, with the four of Coins. And it says, when you give, you also receive, being resistant to change and extremes in how you save or spend money. This is kind of the thing I'm talking about with the eclipses coming in out of left field. There might be something that happens in the future that you're not prepared for. This is like, this card here is usually depicted with the Four of Coins as a person hanging on to their coins. They've got 4 coins and they're holding it very close to themselves. They're not spending it. They're not sort of, they're too afraid to spend it, sort of type thing. You guys are going to have to tell me how this one plays out, because I feel that these eclipses, something's going to come in out of left field. But I'm going to clarify these 2 cards just to see where we're going with the Five of Raphael and the Four of Ariel. Because to get to the King of Ariel, that takes a lot of work. You know, you've got the Wish card here, you've got the Intuition, you've got the Moon card here. And I'm just sort of going in this line. You know, this Five of Raphael is underneath the Moon card here. But can we clarify the Five of Raphael, please? We've got the Strength card, and it's a Major Arcana card, and it says, strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence and forgiveness. I'm going to pull one on the Four of Ariel. Okay, so I've just pulled this card here on the Four of Ariel, and it's another Major Arcana. It's the Leap of Faith, or the Fool card. It says, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, and do what gives you joy. So again, there's an 11 there, and there's also a 0. I think somewhere along the line, whatever you're starting back here, there's new plans that you want to put out and into, you know, actual effect at the moment. You've got the strength to do it, and that's where you're being told to take a leap of faith. Okay, all things do happen for a reason. Okay, but take that leap of faith. Okay, because when you give, you also receive, and that's exactly what it says on this card. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you spend or save money. When you give, you also receive. Okay, so you guys are going to have to pick one of those sentences and fit it to your scenario. Because these are general readings, I'm generally reading for quite a few people, not just your own path. Okay, there's a lot of life path master number 22s. So you're just going to have to fit these cards to your scenario. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. The messages aren't for you. But you've got the strength to basically do this. You can bring up this card here, because this card is saying that you're a little bit reluctant to basically break free and step out those gates. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. There's the Fool card there. Not seeing clearly. You've also got the Knight of Michael here as the Knight of Swords. Swords generally cut to the truth as well. And it says, time to move quickly, use logic over emotion. So you're going to use your logic, not your emotion, so your head, not your heart. And especially with that North Node in the sign of Gemini. Gemini is an air sign. We've come out of using our emotions, as in Cancer had the North Node in it. Cancer is a water sign. So we're now into the logical mind, okay, not the watery depths of cancer sort of type thing, if that makes sense, okay. So, but you've got the strength and you've got a new path coming here. You just got to take that leap of faith. But you've got the strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, which is not in this card. It's not self-confidence, okay? You've got to have self-confidence to break out of those 8 of Michael, or the 8 of Swords. And forgiveness, definitely, okay? The 5 of Raphael here. It says everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for that silver lining, okay? So that's possibly what you're doing at the present, in the future, I should say, as well. You're searching for that silver lining, okay? But that card from the universe, that's the silver lining. That's what you're working towards, is this 10 of coins here. There is so very much to be grateful for: financial success and promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. So that's basically what you're aiming for, okay? So right, I'm going to leave that reading there, and I'm going to get rid of these cards out of the way. And we're just going to do something a little bit extra and a little bit fun at the end of that main reading here. We're using the wisdom of the Oracle cards, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 1 card per star sign. I'm not just all about life path numbers. I was brought up following star signs, all that sort of type thing. So how it kind of works is that you can get 3 messages from these cards, okay? So I'll give you an example of how it works. I'm a Libra, my moon sign is Sagittarius, and my rising sign is Aries. So I can take the Aries card, I can take the Libra card, and I can take the Sagittarius card, put those cards together, and it gives me an overall picture of what messages I need to know, or I need to hear, okay? So, right, I'm going to shuffle these cards. So if you're a master number 22, this card is for you if you are an Aries. So master number 22s, you've got number 5, and it's orphaned. So maybe you're feeling a little bit left out in the cold at the moment. Maybe friends, family, all that sort of type thing. There's not too many people around you at the moment, and you're feeling a little bit out of sorts. When one door closes, another one opens. You might have lost family. There could have been, quite a few scenarios here, but you're feeling a little bit left out and alone, okay? You are never alone. You always have your angels and guides around you, okay? This phase in your life will pass, okay? So that's your card if you are an Aries master number 22. So if you're a master number 22 and you are a Taurus, this next card is for you. And we've got number 6, and this card says not for you. So something in your life, and it might be referring to that 5 of Raphael card that we had in the last spread. Something in your life is not for you. This could be a relationship, this could be a job, this could be many scenarios here. But whatever crops up in the month of June, that you know intuitively that is not for you, leave it be, okay? It's not for you. There is something better coming. Right, now, so if you are a master number 22 and you are a Gemini, this next card is for you. Oh, very good card. So for Gemini, you've got number 41, soulmates. Now remember what I said, you've just had that North Node, which represents the future, move into your sign, Gemini. So this card here is the soulmates card. So maybe in the month of June, You might just meet a soulmate. Now, it doesn't have to be a love connection. This can be a person that is like a soul friend or a soul person that knows you on a deep soul level. But yeah, it could be a soulmate, you know. Who knows what's on the cards for you, so look out for that person. Right, now if you are a master number 22 and you are a Cancerian, this next card is for you. And it's number 16 and it's all that glitters. So Cancerians, all that glitter is sometimes not gold. I always say it with this card, and I don't even know the meaning in the book sort of type thing. I go instinctively on what's on these cards, the messages on the cards. Okay, so you might be in a phase where everything you see you want to buy. Buyer beware is all I'm going to say. Something in the month of June, it's not what you think it is. Okay, so all that glitters is this card. Okay, so just be very, very careful and use your intuition. Use your head, not your heart, not your feelings. Okay, so that's your card, Cancerians, for June. So right, if you are a master number 22 and you're a Leo, this next card is for you. And you've got number 35, Leo's loyal heart. So this is telling you to trust your heart. You are a loyal heart in this situation. You might even be told by somebody that you are quite a loyal heart. And there's another scenario here too. Tell yourself that you are a loyal heart. Be loyal to your own heart, okay? Don't worry about what everybody else is thinking or saying or around you. Know deep in your bones that you are a loyal heart, okay? And be true to your own heart. Right, so now we're on to if you are a master number 22 and you are a Virgo, this next card is for you. And it's number 45 and the card reads time to go. Like I said, we're in a one universal month in June. Time to get going. Whatever you've got on the back burner, bring it forward and start it now. Okay, June is the month to start things and it's time to go. This also could be time to go out of a situation as well and follow a new path with that full card there. So that's your card if you are a Virgo. Okay, time to go. So if you're a master number 22 and you are a Libra, this next card is for you. And this card has been coming up a lot in the readings for June. It's number 31 and it's the Y card. Okay, if you can see that card, there's actually a big question mark just in here. It's very faint though. This is you asking all the questions why. Okay, Libra, we've basically been doing a 360-degree turnaround this year. People might not recognise who you are by the end of the year. And that's how severely Librans have been tested with this year. Okay, Librans is one of the signs that will be affected quite a lot from planetary influences. But this is you asking the whys, the wheres, and the wherefores. Okay, this book here, she's bending down to pick up this book. This book could be the Akashic Records or it could be the Book of Knowledge. You can see it's got angel wings on it. Maybe, you know, even past life regression, all that sort of type thing that you can basically undertake in the month of June to find out why or answer that question for you, answer the whys. So that's your card, Libra, for the month of June. So if you're a master number 22 and too many. start that one again. So if you're a master number 22, cut that out. If you're a master number 22 and you're a Scorpio, this card is for you. Okay, I'm just going to pick one of those cards that came out. And it's number 17, the Fates. Okay, so basically, if you've done all the work on the inside, all the work that you need to do spiritually, mentally, physically, it's all now in the hands of fate. That wish card comes to mind here, the 9 of Raphael. So if you've done everything that you feel that is necessary to work on yourself, all that sort of type thing, your life, your bubble, your world, now in the hands of the fates, okay, or in the hands of the angels, if you like. You can put it another way. So that's for you, Scorpios. So now if you are a master number 22 and you are a Sagittarian, this next card is for you. And can please have only one card? Sorry, they like to play tricks sometimes. The Sagittarians, you've got number 2 and you've got the Yin card. So this is using your feminine energies or your female energies. Okay, and this is taking life and making it beautiful, sort of type thing. There's no male energies in this card. We all have yin and yang energies, whether we're male or female. But this is telling you to use your yin energy in the month of June. So be kind, be loving, all that sort of type thing. Take care of things, take care of people. Be gentle and be gentle with yourself as well. You've got the yin card. Especially you've got that South Node, the eclipses, and the full moon in your sign Sagittarius on the 5th or 6th. So that's probably why you've got that card. Just take it easy, okay? So right, what are we up to? If you're a master number 22 and you are a Capricorn, next card here, that card is for you. So Capricorns, you've got number 25 and round, okay? This card, what in your life is going round and round and round and round, and you need to step off that wheel and make it stop, okay? This could be referring to that card, again, the 5 of Raphael. Something in your life needs to change, and you need to stop it from going round and round and round the same old all the time. Capricorn, you've had a lot of planets in your sign. You've had the South Node in your sign. There's been a lot of upheaval for Capricorns. But this is now telling you, with the one universal month, okay, time to end this cycle out and stop things going round and round in the same direction. It's time for a new direction. So now we are on to the Aquarians. If you're a master number 22 and you're an Aquarius, this card's been coming up a lot too. You've got the card number 37 and you've got never ending story. These two go very well together, round and round and never ending story. So you might have, those ones back, you might have one of these. You might have, what did we just do? The Capricorns, you might have had that in your sign as well. A very strong message with those two cards together. Never ending story. If you can see this picture here, he's sitting on an hourglass and he's thinking, why is the story never ending? Okay, the same old things are happening. No matter what you do, the same old, you get the same old reactions back, maybe. It could be in your thoughts. But this story needs to end, okay? Aquarius, you're a sign that is going to be a major player in the next few years. We're basically in the age of Aquarius. You need to think outside the box, and that's what you are very good at being an air sign, thinking outside the box. Excuse me. And stop this story, okay? Stop it in its tracks. It's time it ended, okay? So right, we're on to Lucky Last Pisceans. If you're a master number 22 and you're a Piscean, This card has also been coming out a lot. You've got number 14, truth be told. So if you're a Pisces and a master number 22, time to tell your truth. Speak it as it is, okay? As you can see that on the depiction there on the picture, you've got a wise old owl and it's opened the window and just let it fly, okay? So time to tell the truth. Truth be told, okay? Because if you don't, somebody might actually tell you the truth as well, okay? So time, speak what is on your mind or on your heart, but you can fit that to whatever scenario you're going to go into or you are in for the month of June, Pisces. So I hope that's helped. So a little bit of fun. Yes, I know it's a little bit different. There's some pretty freaky cards in there. But you are a master number 22 because you can handle these tests in life, okay? And just remember, these are only cards and things don't last forever. So, you know, this is just a cycle that people are going through at the moment, like I said, with the eclipses and everything else. So I'm going to leave it there. I wish you much love and light for the month of June, and I will see you on the flip side.